Welcome back. Hard to believe, but this is our last episode of our European adventure. This video features a ferry ride, more trains, buses, and flying. Oh, and more castles. So join us as we travel from Dublin to London with some spectacular adventures. Well, we're in the final week of our big 2025 adventure, and we're on our final ferry. We have decided we love a ferry.
I can't wait to see how this one goes. Bye, Ireland. Bye.
Well, we're back on trains. We just got off the ferry from Dublin, and the train station's right in the ferry port. So,
Easy peasy.
yep, on our way to Conwy.
Conwy dates back to the 13th century and still has its original medieval street layout. It's small, charming, and incredibly walkable, and surrounded by massive stone walls that have stood for over 700 years. We stayed at the Castle Hotel, cozy, historic, and right in the heart of it all.
We've seen a lot of castles on this journey, but Conwy Castle, this one stopped us in our tracks. This is Wales' most preserved castle, built in 1283 to 1287.
Castle is huge, and we're gonna walk the walls, which goes all the way around the whole city.
This castle has 8 massive towers, curtain walls up to 15 feet thick, and strategic river access. It was designed to intimidate.
Colleen down there taking a video of me. I'm going to give you a 360 from up here. This is a round tower that I just came up. And seriously, it was a little scary. You know,
This castle is amazing.
it's
Look at how big it is.
not only that, but the views. Look at over here. I mean, this beach area looks gorgeous. This is the kitchen tower.
What is it?
The kitchen tower.
What do you think?
Whew, that was a climb. That was a climb, that was a climb. And the worst part about those steps is it makes you very dizzy going up.
Well, this was a fun tower,
It really is.
isn't it?
I want to hang here all day.
Well, if they served drinks, we would.
There is a kitchen tower. We could go check it out. Maybe there's something in there.
Yeah, drinks.
Well, to get on the wall, to walk it, we gotta go up those. Up there, up there, up there, up there, up there. And there's the walk. There's part of the walk. And you come up here. You come around. And you go through here and out here. This is quite a climb. Even though Conwy is small, they had a hop-on, hop-off bus that took us to Llandudno, and we loved that we didn't need a car.
Llandudno is known as the Queen of Welsh resorts, and once you arrive, you understand why. This elegant Victorian seaside town became popular in the 1800s as a holiday escape, and it still has that grand nostalgic charm.
This is much bigger than we expected. Much bigger.
Much more commercial than we thought.
Yes, we went from our tiny little town to hop on, hop off, and this is huge.
Yep.
We decided to take a cable car, but didn't know we had to climb a mountain to get to it.
Exactly.
Oof, what the hell?
Cable car, haven't been on one since Switzerland.
The ride and views were incredible, and we could see the Irish Sea that we crossed by ferry.
After soaking in the views, we leaned into the seaside nostalgia, cotton candy, and a Ferris wheel ride. Our next adventure coming up. We're at the top on the way down.
The next morning, we took a 2-hour train to Shrewsbury. This is a bustling market town with over 660 listed historic buildings. We walked to our hotel and immediately loved the energy.
We're on our way to prison.
Right where you belong. Here, tiny bit of rain, but this is a much better route than the last one. That was really hilly, steep hills. This goes right along the river.
Along the river.
I didn't know we were going to have to climb a bunch of stairs to go to prison.
What do you think of the prison?
Well, we haven't been on the tour yet, but I have a feeling it's going to be pretty interesting because we're getting a sneak preview and it's pretty cool.
It was built in the 1700s, so lots of stories.
This one looked kind of cozy.
It does look a little.
We could both be in there.
We could both be in there. That one looks like a good one for you. It doesn't open.
This is the bathhouse. This prison operated for over 200 years before closing in 2013.
Certainly here. Up until in the UK, it was always known as capital punishment, the death sentence in this country, and right up till 1868, it was always done publicly.
On our way to find something for dinner. Well, today is our last day to travel by train. What do you think?
It's kind of bittersweet. We've had such an amazing experience with Eurail. It has been just, can't say enough good things about it.
We really enjoyed it, and like you said, bittersweet.
It'll be good,
Yep,
but that's it.
that's it. Our last train.
Sure is.
Now we go to the bus,
Yep.
and that's our last public transportation other
Yep.
than an airplane home.
Exactly.
Last time we'll be experiencing riding on the left side of the road.
Yep.
It's
You're
gonna,
right.
It's gonna be strange when we get home.
Several months ago, we set out for Europe with open hearts and a little bit of that silver vagabonds, let's see what happens spirit. What unfolded wasn't just a trip. It was a season of growth, of wonder, and quiet perspective shifts. We wandered cobblestone streets and storybook villages, stood in city squares layered with centuries of history, and watched landscapes roll by from train windows. There were sunrise coffees on tiny balconies, evenings filled with church bells, and moments when we had to pause and say, "Are we really here?" Of course, it wasn't all effortless. Dragging luggage on cobblestones, canceled trains, language barriers, but somehow those challenges became part of the beauty. Travel has a way of stretching you, softening you, and reminding you that the best moments often come from the unexpected. What stays with us most isn't just the landmarks, it's the kindness of strangers, the bakery owner helping us order, the artist preserving generations-old craft, the simple smiles exchanged without a shared language. Europe gave us more than views. It gave us gratitude. Gratitude for the freedom to explore, for cultures that welcome wanderers, and for the reminder that being present matters more than checking boxes. As we close this chapter, we're not leaving with a list of completed. We're leaving changed, a little more aware, a little more grounded, and even more grateful to keep wandering together. And we're so thankful you came along for the journey.
We're the Silver Vagabonds, traveling slower, seeing deeper, and now bringing that same spirit home to explore more of the United States. Until next time, stay curious and keep wandering.